Hi, everybody. This is world's first AutoPilot investment platform, powered by Asset Market Physics. March 18, 2025. Today's topic is 5 coins of Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. U.S. President Donald Trump has signed an executive order to establish a strategic reserve of cryptocurrencies. A strategic Bitcoin reserve will be capitalized with Bitcoin owned by the federal government that was seized as part of criminal or civil asset forfeiture proceedings. The order kept open the possibility of the government buying Bitcoin in future. Trump this week named 5 digital assets he expected to include in a government reserve, spiking the market value of each. The 5 are Bitcoin, Ether, XRP, Solana and Cardano. The reason why he chose these 5 is unknown. However, it seems clear that they are representative assets. With the AutoPilot, I will examine the value of these assets over the past 5 years and see their potential as future investment assets. We start to see Bitcoin first. This is a monthly display of coin price changes over the past 5 years. The table you see here is the backtest results from AutoPilot. Since this type of table will appear often in the future, I'll explain it first. First, the date of purchase, the date of sell, and the price. The price is the opening price on that day, because it's best to make a buy or a sell order a day earlier. And the one-shot profit is the return on a $100 investment from that transaction. Because it's based on $100, the number itself is also the return. Consider buying only a portion of Bitcoin as much as $100 because the price of Bitcoin is well over $100. For example, if you buy $9,416.40 Bitcoin on June 1, 2020 for the equivalent of $100, and sell it on May 1, 2021, like you see in this table, you'll get a 503.08% return. If you used $100 as an investment, you'd get a $503.08 return in 48 weeks. The WOM on the right-hand row stands for weeks on the market and refers to the holding period. Holding period of the first transaction was 48 weeks. I means that you had a 503.08% return on investment in 48 weeks. You'll find out the stock and the sale date with the AutoPilot, and you will see every weekend. You go down the table and at the bottom row, you see $690.10 in parentheses for the one-shot profit. It is the sum of the returns from 3 separate $100 investment transactions. And $1,630.95 for the reinvest profit. In the right column is the return on reinvesting the profits from the transaction. You've got $1,630.95 in net returns on $100 seed money over 5 years. That's a fantastic number. There's another reason why this figure is important. People sometimes prefer so-called buy and hold, where they invest once and never look back. There's no easier investment in the world. In fact, if you buy stocks like Amazon and Netflix at listed prices and bury them, it seems like there really isn't a better investment. Not necessarily, though. It's never easy, but if you go through the process of selling and buying well according to the flow of stock prices, the return on investment can be even greater. That's what AutoPilot does. In this table, B&H profit is the return from adopting buy and hold strategy. For this you must buy for $100 on June 1, 2020. And hold on to it for 248 weeks until March 1, 2025, the final date of transaction. Then the return on investment would be $794.83. Of course, it is a considerable return on investment, but it is much lower than the $1,603.95 return earned from the reinvestment plan with the aid of AutoPilot. Another fact that should not be missed here is that in the reinvestment plan, the total stock holding period is 143 weeks, while in the buy and hold plan it is 248 weeks, 105 weeks longer. You could earn more with other assets in this period. To that end, AutoPilot announces promising stocks every weekend. Take a full advantage of it. Next coin you'll see is Ethereum. 2 transactions with Ethereum earned 2,745.97% of net profit for the last 5 years with aids of AutoPilot. This is much higher than the profit Bitcoin made. Next coin is XRP. 3 transactions with XRP earned 1,021.71% of net profit for the last 5 years with aids of AutoPilot. Next coin you'll see is Solana. 2 transactions with Solana earned 5,093.64% of net profit for the last 5 years with aids of AutoPilot. Just incredible. This is a lightly overpowered return of 2,745.97% for Ethereum. Next coin you'll see is Cardano. 2 transactions with Cardano earned 1,361.5% of net profit for the last 5 years with aids of AutoPilot. The true flavor of investing in coins lies in their return on investment. Everybody knows that, but on the other hand, extreme price volatility made it difficult to realize because it was dangerous. But even the off-road had an autopilot that allowed them to drive without hesitation, so they could maximize their profit potential. Now look at the amazing outcome of coin investment tamed by AutoPilot. Remember, don't think, just do. Thank you for being with me, everybody. See you next time.